Welcome back to the Comic Book Savant YouTube channel. I'm your host, James Harris. This episode, we're going to be doing a comic book review. We're going to be looking at Shazam and the Monster Society of Evil. This book was written by Jeff Smith and worked on also by Steve Hamaker. This was a 4-issue limited series that came out that we're having in this trade paperback collection, and a new edition just came out with the movie just being upcoming. They did a new edition that they added some extra features to it, some DVD extras at the end of the new collection. So you can get the original trade paperback, but for a couple of dollars extra, you can get this actual new edition with extra content in it, which I think is well worth it. So again, this collects the 4-issue limited series of Shazam and the Monster Society of Evil, issues 1 through 4. And I have to say, I had this book got a lot of press and acclaim a few years ago when it came out, and with the build up coming towards the movie, seeing the trailers and getting pulled in and being intrigued by the character, I decided to pick this story up and read it because I just heard so many good things and people talk highly of it. I knew of Jeff Smith from his Bone comic book, his independent book Bone, and heard great things about him, but I never really read much of his work. And I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised by the story. He's a writer and artist. I just have to say, his writing in this is phenomenal. I felt like it was a love letter to the character of Shazam. I immediately got pulled in. And like I said, I was kind of skeptical going in, starting to read it. And I was like, oh, this is going to be like a little kiddie book. And I don't know. But he does a great job, though the visuals are more, like I said, aimed towards a younger audience. The writing, he did a great job of telling a great coming of age story of a very young Billy Batson, and him coming into this role of receiving all these powers and dealing with his real life and dealing with a threat. It's really well done. It has some dark, moments and some dark subject matter that he balances well with comedy and levity, but just telling an all around good story. I have to highly recommend this. Like I said, I slept on this and I felt bad that I waited so long to finally get a chance to read this. It's just a wonderful read. I ended up breezing through it in like maybe 1 or 2 sittings. I took a brief break, came right back. And that is not always the case when you read certain trades. Different writers have different effects on you. Some writing is a little bit more dense. I just was engaged immediately, like 1 or 2 pages in, he had me. And like when I was going in, like, oh, this is going to be like a little kiddie story. And I'm like, no, it's a little darker, has some darker elements and tone. And it like really sucked me in and made me fall in love with the Billy Batson and Shazam character immediately. And then I just had to, finish it. And I feel better for it. So I would definitely, if I were to have to give this a recommendation, I would give it a 10 out of 10. This is a book that you must check out. If you're just a comic book fan in general, it doesn't matter if you're a Shazam fan. If you're a comic book fan, you owe it to yourself to read this. This is one of the modern day classics, and it's a great, great story. So it's worth definitely your time to pick it up, check it out, and read. If you like the comic book reviews I do here on the channel, make sure you smash that like button, give me the thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please take a moment to do that. Also, feel free to leave comments down below. Have you read Shazam and the Monster Society of Evil? If so, let me know down below. If you have any questions or any books you want me to review in an upcoming video, let me know down below. Leave your suggestions down below. I'm definitely open, so your feedback goes a long way. If it's something that I haven't already reviewed and you want to see me cover it, I'm willing to do it. I will also put a link here up on the playlist for the comic book reviews I've done so far, so you can check out more of those. That's all I have for you guys for this episode. I'm your host, James Harris. This is the Comic Book Savant. I hope you guys have a good week. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.